Today we're going to try and get this Moonshine Jug to run like a PulseJet. It's going to be super critical for this. I want to make sure this is nice and clean. You can see right now mine, I don't even know what the hell's on the inside of this. It's not an actual Moonshine Jug. I'm not really sure what it originated as, but this is how I inherited it. So we're going to clean this out with a little bit of methanol, put it in a different container, and that'll give us a nice fresh start. Also super critical, you want to make sure that there's definitely no water in there. Don't wash it out with water unless you have a pile of time to dry it. Any water that you put in there is totally going to ruin this for you. Carefully pour in a little bit of methanol. Methyl hydrate, goes by all kind of names. Methylated spirits, I think. Cap her off. And actually, just for a laugh, this is actually what you do to get it to run in the first place, but we're going to try it again after I dump this out. I'm going to give it a rip right now, just see how it goes. Good. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, just got her emptying it out into another jug. Should be good enough. Well, now we got nothing but fumes in there, so we may as well try it again. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but neat. All right, now I'm going to dose a little bit in there with the pipette, and I'm actually going to add a little bit of boric acid to this in a second. This is not strictly necessary, it just colors the flames green. Given that I don't have the lights turned off just for visibility's sake, the green flame should make it a lot easier for you guys to see what's going on. I think it's sold as roach killer in some places. It's also sold as brazen flux. So get yourself some of that, or you can make your own. We're gonna give this another try here now. I'm gonna blow a little bit of air into it, a little bit of fresh air. Try and even the mix up. And let's see how we do. You can see the green flame. Still too rich. So unfortunately, the hole size is too big relative to the size of the jug, so I'm gonna have to try and, what should I do? Just happened to find this in the recycling. It's off of like a, I don't know if it was a soy sauce or something like that. And it doesn't fit perfect, but it's damn near perfect. I'm gonna definitely be able to make it work. Yeah, see, I turn it on, it doesn't actually torque down, but like there's even a nice seal and it matches up perfectly. So I'm gonna drill my hole in this and then we'll try that out. All right, let's see if we can get this to actually work this time. Try your best to center it. But it's actually not that critical. I've done a bunch of these and some of them have been off center and it's never made that big of a difference. Obviously, if you went all the way to one side or something like that, it would probably not be the greatest, but I'm not busting out the layout tools for this one. Stabilizing the lid with your hand underneath like I'm doing, not a very good idea. So do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so right now it's at 1/2 inch, which is what I run most of my jam jars at. This is obviously quite a bit bigger, so I'm gonna go, I feel like all the way to 3/4, I guess. I don't want to go too small because it could, it could potentially blow up. And this is the problem with drilling big, is you end up fucking up the lid, which I really did not want to do. Yeah, maybe I'll use this reamer instead and see if I can. Yeah, I don't know why I don't always just use the reamer first. Spiral fluted reamer, cat's ass. Not cheap though. Okay. Now it's exactly, I don't know, 3/4 inch-ish. Holy fuck, I did a pretty good job. It's like pretty much exactly 3/4 inch. Nailed it. You can definitely make your own lid, make your own orifice size for any container that you're using as a PulseJet. In this case, it's not the right lid, but it's going to work just fine. And I'm going to use electrical tape right now. It's not going to last very long, obviously. It's just electrical tape, but it's half decent skookum shit for just running a quick test. It's a good seal, and when it warms up, it like kind of shrinks. So it almost like seals better before it starts burning. And then it burns and it doesn't seal for shit, but it's gonna work half decent here, I think. All right, shake it up. Ooh, that's a good seal. And for this step, guys, safety glasses, probably a pretty deadly idea. Much more better. Woo! It lives. Fuck, that was pretty good for a second there. So unfortunately, when I made the initial hole with that 3/4 inch drill bit before I busted out the reamer, I did tear it. I don't know if maybe that's got something to do with why it won't run for longer, though that run was really good actually. Kind of met my expectations already, but I'm going to try and see what I can do to kind of smooth out that edge a little bit, and we'll try again. Well, the sharp edge is no longer on the inside. Now it's on the outside. I don't know if that's going to make it any better or not, but fuck, let's give her a rip, I guess. All right. Makes some cool noises. Jesus. No, it's too hot. I'm gonna have to let this thing cool down and try again. Lucky for me, it's a freezer outside. All right, it's cooled back down. We're gonna make it happen proper this time. Fill this bitch back up. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh boy. That was pretty cool. There we go. That's more what I was looking for. Well, I hope you'll enjoy that, guys. You can pretty much do this with containers of really any kind. I know guys have asked me before what containers are ideal. Really, the best thing that you could ask for is if the height is roughly twice the width, and cylinders seem to do better than squares. But I made an eggshell work, so you can make just about anything work. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.